Well, James, I do really want to apologise that you know, I couldn't get anything what I needed though. It's nothing to be serious for no reason. So, James, I do really want to be pleased that you've already saved people's lives. So, you may wish to be honest, but not to get right or wrong. So I knew this is kind of real problem is, but I couldn't get everything I need. So I get everything right. So I couldn't get everything much for mentionables. So James, I make everything right. So maybe you should tell me about all the time. So James, I'm proud of you, son. So I knew things might get right or wrong. So, James, I couldn't get anything mentionables, but, I may wish to confirm the identity, but nothing to be serious for the vicinity. I'll tell you what, James, let's say we can make in our mind for mentioned. We've already mentioned anything that it doesn't comply to others. So would you know that, son?
Not really, Dad. Well, you know, couldn't make everything worse or something. So, the first thing is, though, Dad, but I didn't know what's going on with other people in all days like this. This is getting worse. It's getting worse all day, but for some reason, they get everything when needed. They get what it deserves like this. Some of the reasons I might want to forgive that, it couldn't get anything we needed. I'm thinking about it as I wish. So, I didn't make anything mention, but, it's kind of real hard to say. Hey, would you know that, Dad? I couldn't mention anybody else's of their names. And I'm thinking about that. So, do you know anything others that we've may not wish to confirm any of these optical, but, first thing to say if it wasn't our problems. So, would you ever notice that one for some reason, Dad? So, like, whatever you want to say.
Yes, James, I do, but nothing when I didn't wrong. I didn't do anything wrong actually, James. So I'm just saying that we both cannot just make the ways we're doing it. So I didn't know what we're trying to do. Eventually, James, we both did not seem by the course. So, it's been a long time to see us again. So, for some reason though, James, I do really have to apologise to my friends who they're not making aware, but not to be aware of that clause. Eventually, I didn't do it on purpose. So, last time I've ever met or something, but ever since I've come alongside and I didn't know why. So, for some reason, I did not make anything mentionables, but, I living in for the most times, but unexpected times, as I say, I think, but, for some reason, I've making the right ways to look. So I was looking back and forth, but I basically came a long ways. But the other ways I met, but something kind of like that actually. So for some reason I've made the right choice. So I do the right choice actually, but I know this might never cost or anything. So then And yeah, there is nothing that we can do about it. So it's kind of real thing to very hard to say. It wasn't the problem. So if I were you though, James, that doesn't comply with our polymers. One of the polymers can only just make the ways that we made, but the loyalties, things might change, or things might get worse. But I'm not serious, actually. But I know you are confident, but if I don't think you're always confident. If you're confident, so you not really feel confidence. You're confident, you're friendly, and you're enthusiastic. You're loyalty and you're respectful, respective. Not to getting into your attitude, but nothing actually for serious for all time. So actually, James, I do really love you though, but you're my best son ever. You know? And I'm your dad, by the way. You know what I mean? For some of the reasons, James, you do the right thing. So we both cannot. So we both getting to know each other. So, as I say to you, James, but it couldn't be here for the whole time. So we get a lot of few things already. So sound particular. So I do really want to apologize to you. Don't have to apologize to anybody else in the whole place. But this place might not be ruined, but we can't ruin our life. But you don't need to ruin my life, would you, James? But nothing to take care of. You wouldn't mention anybody, would you? So, you know, we couldn't get anybody else if we wish. Actually, James, but sometimes I do always love you, but I love you.
Yeah, Dad. Same to you. Same to you, bro. But same to you. I do have to mention anybody, but I couldn't do anything right. So eventually, Dad, I will make the right ways to make another way to destruct in the mines. I'll do the right thing, but actually, Dad, maybe you should make ways to detecting the others people in my mind, like the other ways we're doing, but nothing serious. Yeah. So I do really have to make the ways we doing it. So as we wish, though, Dad, I'm always going to be with you all the time. So, yeah, I thought so. So yeah, Dad, I'm okay, Dad. I'm kind of feel tired right now, though, Dad. But I gotta go to sleep, though. No time for this. No time for this for me, though, Dad. Good night, Dad. I love you.
You too, son. Good night. I'll close the curtains, and you will get to sleep when you're actually ready. I was going to sleep with you now, son. Just in case you're about to be very, very patient. Alright, son. Good night, though. Good night. Oh well. Happy endings. Although, it's been a journey since when I come back. It's all collateral. I can't believe I'll feel pleased. Oh well, nothing to be ordered. Hope Jane's might be happy. And for me as well. Yeah. Okay, I hope I will make a few sleeps.